Well, hello, Lakers. I know many of you have questions about the ongoing pandemic and many of the mitigations that have been implemented over the last several weeks. And I want to take some time to address some of the questions that we're hearing from our staff and our students, and at least give you some updates and perspective on where we sit today. So one of the questions has been, why is the governor taking action now? Well, it's no secret that COVID-19 cases have been rising significantly across the state over the last month or so. The governor's executive order essentially states that all higher education employees or students must be vaccinated or test weekly. So what will Lakeland College be doing? As a public higher education institution in the state of Illinois, Lakeland College intends to fully comply with the governor's executive order. But recognize that an executive order of this magnitude is going to require time for us to plan collection of vaccination status from our employees and students, as well as establishing appropriate testing protocols. Given the complexity of this situation, we do not anticipate that we will have all the protocols established by the September 5th deadline. But know that we are working closely with the Illinois Community College Board to share our progress in meeting the governor's executive order timeline. Some have asked, when will we know more? Well, again, we simply are working as hard as we can to adjust to the executive order. So please do be patient. We will communicate additional information with you as students and staff in the community as soon as we are able to communicate that information. What can we do to encourage our students and staff to get vaccinated? Well, that's top of mind for us as well, and we want to do everything in our power to make sure that individuals understand the importance of vaccination. I'm happy to announce that we will be announcing soon a Lakers Flock Together vaccine incentive program, with the goal of encouraging our students and staff immediately to get vaccinated against COVID-19. The simple reality is that the single most important thing we can do as individuals and as a college community to keep others safe is to receive our vaccines. If you're still unsure about whether a vaccine is right for you, I appeal to the scholar in you to visit the CDC website and understand more about these safe, effective, and free vaccines. The question has been, what is Lakeland's goal throughout all of this process? As it has always been, our goal is to keep our Laker community safe. Our goal is to make sure that students and staff have a safe learning and working environment. Hey, we all want to see our students and staff on campus. We all want to have the personal, in-person interactions with each other. And by doing this, hopefully, we will be able to continue these in-person interactions for all of our students and staff. So the question is, how can I learn more about what's happening at the college? Well, we do our best to keep you updated, but please do visit Lakeland College's website for the latest and greatest information on the mitigations and protocols for how we're working through this COVID-19 pandemic. Also recognize that we are working very closely with ICCB on our processes to keep them up to date on how we are helping our students and staff to stay safe and the progress we're making implementing the mitigations necessary to adhere to the governor's executive order. We will continue to work with IDPH, ICCB, and the CDC to ensure that we have the latest information available and can integrate that information into our daily operations. So what can we do for each other? I would ask that you simply continue to provide grace for each other during these challenging times. Continue to be a support and a resource for those who you work with and the students that you see on a daily basis. We are in this together, and we need to make sure that we treat each other with dignity and respect. As we've said all along, I appreciate your resiliency during these challenging times, and know that we will continue to do all we can to keep you and our entire Laker community safe. It goes without saying that, again, together, we really are Laker strong.